folks, good morning. Jerry here. I want to do, as opposed to what I eat in a day, what I eat on the weekend, and take Saturday and Sunday and roll them up into one video. So here we go. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, because it's getting to the end of my month of July, I made a bunch of cheese crisps here. So that's all ready so that I can have those and finish them by the end of July. Oop, one smashed. They're so delicious. Bacon. And now I'm going to put my eggs scrambled. Whoopsie daisy. Scrambled eggs. So there you go. There you have it. That's my breakfast. Oh, and extra pieces of bacon, of course, because you can never have not enough bacon. So this is Saturday morning. Cheers! It's me again. I have a plan for my crispy. This is not an invention, it really isn't. All I do is take super sharp cheddar cheese, put it in a muffin dish, muffin pan, put it in the microwave, a 12-seater muffin pan, 12 like a dozen. Put it in the microwave, 3 minutes, super crispy, listen. Yum, it's delicious. So I went to the cabinet and I got some of my taco seasoning. I make my own. It's not a big deal. Chili spice, cumin, chili flake, salt. Definitely no sugar, garlic, onion powder. And I mix it together, put it in jars. This is my last jar. I looked at my stash and I was like, uh-oh, I have to start making more. So I'm going to flip the camera around, show you what I do. So I take my mixture here, sprinkle it on paper towel, shake it around. Can't do this one-handed. Let me turn this off and come back around. Okay, this is a little bit better. Shake it into a lock and lock, or I have my little lock and locks. And there you go, there you have it. Nacho, typical Doritos, but real cheese with whole ingredients for a spice. And that's what I'll be having later, with dipped in some sour cream for TV time on Saturday. What are you guys having for your Saturday snacks when you have TV time? Cheers. Well, earlier today I showed you how I make my cheddar taco dip crispy things. And this evening's dinner, for many people, they've asked me for the recipe, and obviously I've given it to them. I've just never done one on the YouTube video. But in a pinch, this Redmond's real salt, the chili and lime, is phenomenal. Let me show you what I'm doing tonight on my burger, my butcher box burgers. Let me turn the camera around and sprinkle on the Redmond's real salt, chili and lime. It's delicious. Follow up with a little bit of sharp freshly ground cheddar. And there you go, there you have it. If I want to, and I might, put a dollop of sour cream on the top of all of these. And this is what's for dinner tonight. Tonight, Saturday night, with my side of, I'm always doing this one-handed, didn't come prepared, with my side of my taco crisps, taco chips. So good. Even without sour cream, they're delicious. This would even be good with the Redmond's real salt on the cheddar crisps. That's what's for dinner Saturday. I think that's it for me. I think I'll close out my day. See you on Sunday. Cheers. Well, good Sunday morning, everyone. I hope that you guys are seeing this because I just came from outside to sit and have some breakfast, and my eyes aren't really focused. I think I see my head in the middle, but I'm not sure. I can barely see the button. Yeah, I see the button. Now my eyes are adjusting. Good morning. I have got my meal in front of me, and some of you are going to say, "Ooh, Jerry, you cheated." Well, yes, I did. If you're going to look at it from a realistic standpoint of what's in my plate, it's cheating. I have some salsa. Ah, my plate, which is actually a boat, just burned my leg because I just made the food. Yep, I've got some salsa. I am purging, getting rid of refrigerator stuff, and I found that I had, like we all do, a little bit of salsa in a jar on my door, bottom part of the door. I have it. I made some scrambled eggs today with butter and some cheese because I'm going into August, which I'm really, really, really wanting to eliminate completely all cheeses, but I'm toddling right now. I haven't definitely formulated my August ideal, but let me turn the camera around because my hot food, which is on my lap, is going to get cold if I keep talking, so here we go. Ooh, not sure if we can see this. This is the breakfast. It is a boat. Picked that up from Quick Trip yesterday. When I picked up some milk, I thought, I'm going to take a couple of these boats with me and eat outside. Oh, boy. Well, here's some eggs, scrambled eggs on the bottom with cheese. And there is 2.4 ounces of salsa that was left in the bottom of my jar. And 8 pieces of crispy, air crispy bacon. So that's what's for breakfast today on Sunday. And I want to really work on my August plans and be able to let you guys know more later in this video. If not today, hopefully today, but by tomorrow. So that's what's for breakfast. I'm going to start eating. See you later. Cheers. Whoa, it looks like I got a little sun today. Or maybe I look like President Trump with the white eyes. Just saying, protect your eyes out in the sun. But sometimes you have to get up in the morning early and get that vitamin D right in your eyeballs. But I digress. Let's talk about what I'm having for dinner right now. Last night, I went down in the deep freeze and I realized that I did a lot of the prep for my surgery and I put a lot of food down in the basement. Well, I said, this has been down here since November last year. A lot of prep time. So I brought it upstairs to eat it, reheat it, and that's what I'm having for dinner. Now let me turn the camera around and explain what I'm eating. All right, this is dinner. It is, let me, if I can get my arm straight. Yeeks. These are chicken breasts, not a lot of fat. So I threw some fatty cheese on them, sharp cheddar, and I'm going to put some Daisy sour cream on them too. Actually, I put it on the side so that I can also dip that looks good enough. Dip these cheese chips, crisps that I nuked yesterday. I was explaining to another influencer, I made a comment on her channel, and I said, I don't snack. I have to have this as a meal, so this is a snack in my meal. So this is what's for dinner. After I'm done with dinner, and you'll see that next time, in the next segment, I'm going to explain how I plan on eating come August, come next month. So I have to eat now. See you in a little bit. Cheers. Well, that was kind of a nice bonus perk for dinner for me. I thought the chicken that I had was chicken breasts. They were chicken thighs. Deliciousness. So good. And they were even good with the sour cream that I had. Okay, I would like to expound on what I meant during the meal prep for today, insofar as August is concerned. Now, ideally, I was thinking about jumping on the bandwagon with Hope and Andy from The Adventures of Hope and Andy, and doing carnivore and being very, very, very strict in August. But I did remember, I'm not weaseling out at this now. I did remember that I planned on doing, for July, 5 ingredients. Meaning, when I'm going to have steak, that's one ingredient. That's steak. When I'm going to have something like, I actually brought props, as a matter of fact. When I'm going to have something like my favorite one, well, this isn't my favorite one, but locally, this is what's available to me with the high-fat Greek God's yogurt. And insofar as the ingredients are concerned, cultured, pasteurized, grade A milk, cream, and pectin. That's 1, 2, 3 ingredients. There's my ingredients. I rarely have a serving, which is 2/3 of a cup. If I have some, it's about 1/3 of a cup, maybe 1/4 of a cup, maybe that, because I like it for the fat. And let's be frank, I like this at night because I have found it helps me to sleep better if I have a little fat before I go to bed, like the Greek yogurt. So July was, pardon me a second, pardon me, I'm sorry, July was my 5 ingredients. August is going to be 4 ingredients. That's what the plan was. And then I thought, okay, Andy and Hope, and let's do all carnivore. And I'm like, no, Jerry, you can't back down. What do you need, Ladybug? Ladybug's bothering me. Here she is. Say hello, Ladybug. Hello, Ladybug. I think she wants a snack, but I don't have any snacks. So I want to go back to my original plan. Sorry, Hope and Andy. My original plan. Look what I've got here. This is what she wants. Snacks. Chicken. There you go. So I'm going to stick with my original plan and have August be my 4 ingredient. Meaning, everybody wants to watch you eat a snack now. Here we go. Let me turn the camera. And here's Ladybug eating her snack. There she is. She's a good girl. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a very good girl. That's a good girl. You slobbered all over me, Ladybug. Okay, now go lay down. I have to do video. Yeah, I gotta do video. Bye, Ladybug. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back. So, 4 ingredients in August. Yeah. I enjoy the flatbread, the new, well, I shouldn't call it new, and it's not viral anymore. It's pretty much old. The flatbread that I make. Also, my 3 ingredient, which ended up being 2 ingredient, but now it's 3 because somebody said add salt to it. The new bread that I decided, or that I invented. I don't know. I just started whipping stuff together, thinking I was adding cottage cheese, and I added sour cream, and bam, I got a whole new invention. But that's a whole other video. Um, I do like that because it's got the cottage cheese, the spices, which I put the pluck seasoning in it for my spice, the pluck garlic seasoning with the organs in it, and eggs, and I whip that. So I enjoy that, like with ham or with turkey. So I'm going to stick with the 4 ingredients for August and 3 ingredients in September, and so on and so on and so on. And I still do, ideally, I still do plan on doing my 40-day religious fast that I do every year. It's an annual thing. I started it because my mother fasts. For those of you that know the story, I won't keep rehashing it. So I'll be very brief. My mother used to do a fast for every Friday. She would not eat every Friday. And that primarily was because she was Catholic at the time. So in her Catholic mind, she made a deal with God saying, God, if you spare my daughter, I will fast out of honor and respect. She fasted every Friday, and that's what she did. Well, from after Thanksgiving, I count 40 days. It's not because of Thanksgiving, but my mother's birthday is January 11th. So I take January 11th, my mother's birthday, and I count 40 days, and that's when I start the fast. So it's that November, and it usually is after Thanksgiving. So I get to eat turkey. Woohoo! And Chris Cook in Nashville's faux potatoes. Yum, mashed potatoes. Those are delicious. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. I got a message. This is so funny because I'm looking at myself in the camera. I got a message from a kid. I think it's a kid. I don't know. It could be a regular person. Who knows? It could be a robot for all I know. He had asked me if I wear makeup on any of my videos, but the thing is, yes, he's a subscriber, and thank you very much for subscribing, and of course I thank you for your comment, but he made a comment, and I replied because he asked me, he says, do I wear makeup? Well, I don't think he knows my lifestyle. Number one, I'm off of work because of my surgery. It's summertime. I don't go anywhere except physical therapy. Really, why do I wear makeup? I mean, I'll put on some lipstick and maybe some mascara, but generally speaking, I don't wear makeup. I just don't. I wear it for holidays, special occasions. Obviously, I wore it on my wedding, but he may be thinking, respectfully, to ask that question, not knowing that I like to suntan a lot. And if I put makeup on my face, what's the point? You're going to go outside and suntan and sweat it right off. What if I decided to jump in the lake? Literally, because we live in the middle of a forest on a lake in northwestern Wisconsin. What's the point of putting makeup on if I'm going to go in the water? If I'm going to go to physical therapy and do my hydrotherapy? So if you're out there, this is what you get. You get this whole thing. And insofar as my bags that you could probably put about $30 worth of groceries between both eyes, they're that way. It is what it is. I am 63 years old and not ashamed to admit it. I don't care. I don't care. People aren't that critical to go onto a YouTube channel just to see somebody beautiful. Well, that's at least my logic. I might just freak you guys out someday and decide to wear makeup. I don't know, but I can almost guarantee you that it won't be during the summertime. That's a fact because it'll melt right off. So I'm done eating for the day. The chicken thighs, bugs. The chicken thighs were awesome. They were delicious. The sour cream, bonus. And the influencer that I was talking to last week, she was mentioning something about a snack. Well, I like to take my cheese and put it in the microwave in individual muffin tin, the individual ones, not individual, the 12 altogether, silicone. Sprinkle a little bit of each cheese in there, microwave it for 3 minutes, depending on how thick I have the cheese or how thin I like it. In this case, they were kind of thin, so I had it for 2 minutes for 12 of them, and I nuke it up, cook them until they're crisp, put them out or usually in a plastic bag, and then I shake it with my own homemade taco seasoning, and I enjoyed it with whatever dip that I had left from my dinner today, and that it was my side. So generally speaking, I don't like to do snacks. I don't like to have that insulin response every time I eat. I'm quite cool with eating the one meal that I had today, my big breakfast outside al dente, or on the patio today. Al dente, what's the word? Forget the word. Out on the patio sun tanning, eating that, and having the chicken. That's more than enough for me for today. And usually, if it's hot, I'm not hungry. But that's how I roll. So, Ladybug is out checking out the woods over here. I just heard her sneeze. Did I ever tell you I had a German Shepherd that was allergic to trees once? Yep, we moved from Milwaukee County up north, and the dog, we had her diagnosed down in Milwaukee, and the vet says she's allergic to maple trees. Go figure. What do I have all over the place here? Maple trees. Well, she passed away. She was 13 years old. Hip dysplasia, of course. Ladybug, on the other hand, when she was bred, they bred that hip dysplasia out of her because the father and the mother didn't have it, so she's bred to not have hip dysplasia. So that's why I'm kind of nuts about what I feed Ladybug. Oh, speaking about feeding Ladybug, that's really why I have my props today. Sour cream, whatever's left out of it, I let her lick it. She loves it. It's sour cream. Oh, and sour cream, let me tell you the ingredients on there. I love sour cream. The only ingredients are cultured cream. That's it. So, I can't give it up in August. I love this stuff. Okay, so that's it for me. Have a happy rest of your Sunday, everybody. Talk to you next week. Enjoy the rest of your time. I gotta get inside. These mosquitoes or whatever are driving me crazy. Enjoy the rest of your night. Here comes Ladybug. Cheers. It's me again, and you thought I was done. I had props. I had my sour cream and my Greek yogurt, and I had this other prop. This is something that I will not. I've had this prop for the longest time. As a matter of fact, we burn out here. This is a burning community, and I saw this in an old burn barrel that we had covered, so I washed it up real quick and use it as a prop, because you buy this at Aldi's, and this, even though this is, you would think, one ingredient, heavy whipping cream, it's not. Let me give you the ingredients. Heavy cream, milk, contains less than 0.05% of carrageenan, mono, and diglycerides. Polysorbate 80. Contains milk. I don't have a problem with milk, and I don't have a problem with cream. Carrageenan, on the other hand, I have a problem with. I have a history in my family of cancer, and it's my understanding that carrageenan in cancer, there's some similarities, shall we say, with carrageenan perhaps causing cancer. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, and I don't play one on YouTube, but heavy whipping cream ain't gonna have it. Now, these dang mosquitoes. Now, I will have raw milk during the month of August, if I'm so inclined to even want to use it. Raw milk and the cream that comes from the top of the milk that I get it from the farmer. So that's it. I'm out of here. These mosquitoes. Yikes. Cheers, everybody. Have a blessed rest of your Sunday. See you next week or this week. See you later, alligator.